Now I'm just at one of our regular jobs and we're here to do the autumn trimming, and also we did a lawn renovation here a while ago, and we also cut the lawn. So it's been really nice for us this year to see how much the lawn has improved since we did the renovation. We also do lawn care visits where we fertilise and spray the weeds, and in the winter we're going to spray for the moss, so we're going to use iron to treat that. So today we're going to kill two birds with one stone. So we're going to just do a little bit of the trimming of the new growth, but also we're going to cut the lawn before we go because it's due this week as well. I did do a video of this lawn as well, if you look back from when I was cutting it in the summer. Quite pleased how it's turnn out, to be honest. It's quite heavy dew this morning, but yeah, just kind of through at the back here we've got to trim that, just the side and tops. So after I treated it last, it's actually growing quite quickly at the moment, so yeah, I definitely want to get this cut later. But what we do, we'll cut it, you know, later on this morning, maybe 11-12 o'clock. It's going to be drier then, so easier to do. Yeah, so I think me and Mike we'll be out of here before lunch today. We trimmed the front earlier on in the year, so they're not too bad. This customer here quite likes everything to keep neat and tidy, continuous throughout the year. So she wants us to trim the hedges 3 or 4 times a year. We're happy to do that. The back edge, that kind of through at the back, we tend to do that once a year. Maybe sometimes we've done it twice in the past. It's just stuff like this today. It's just these runners here. This edge is a bit rubbish. No, just there's a mixture of everything here, but I'm going to cut this ivy today. I can see this edge coming out at some point. Some bits of timber I've put under there to help hold it up, but yeah, I think it's going to have to come out. Maybe I'll suggest it to the customer for a winter job. She might go with that. We'll wait and see. Maybe plant a new hedge there, or even put a fence. So I think a hedge would be nicer here though. So this is just a tidy up visit really. Just trim into this a little bit, this honeysuckle. Just put a bit of a line in the top. And just tighten everything up. Anyway, I made a big long video over the weekend. I don't want to make another one because they do take a bit of time, to be fair. Maybe I'll do a time lapse on that conifer. Maybe. Everybody loves a time lapse, don't they? I found the tomatoes have done quite well this year outside. The customer here, she does all the weeding herself, tends to the plants and that. We're here just to do all the machine work really. This way it keeps the garden manageable for her. She was doing all the machine work and everything. It would become a bit overwhelming really for some people. So with us coming here, doing the machine work, taking away the waste, it just frees her time up to do the finer things, you know, the things that are probably a little bit more enjoyable. You alright, mate?
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you're just going to grease everything up and
yeah, I've just
fuel up
on a couple and I've just run out of grease.
What we've got today, we've got the small Echo, we've got the medium one, and 2 long ones.
Good one and the outside.
Can't think of the model numbers at the moment. Small, medium, long. That's all we need to know, innit, Mike?
Yeah. And they work.
And they work, yeah. Working in the back of the garden now. So this is what I do before going in the back garden. Check each lock. Check the truck's locked. check that side too, and also a few hand tools here. It's no big deal if somebody nicks them, and it's unlikely somebody's going to want to, so that's okay. But what I won't do is leave any machines hanging about. Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick voiceover instead of the usual music, as I think it might be useful to some of the new people out there, or people who are thinking of starting a business like this. Now, me and Mike, we tend to share things out quite a lot, so it's not me always doing the tops, and it's not Michael always doing the sides. But what we do, we tend to do the sides first and do as much from the ground as possible, as this will limit the amount of risk involved. And also, when I use ladders, I always do a little bit of a risk assessment. I don't mean written down, but just in my mind, I really think about what I'm doing. Is it safe or not? And touch wood, I haven't had really any serious accidents in 15 years. So I won't be putting ladders against this hedge unless I knew it could take it. So it's got to be an established edge. And I already know what I'm going to do before starting this job, because I've done it several times before. So also, you'll find when you do the same jobs again and again, you will get better at them, and you'll kind of remember all the little bits and pieces you need to know. Just a quick note here as well, I'm on this building. Don't take any building for granted that it can take your weight. So every time I'm on a shed like this, I always stand on the sides, not in the middle. And you can see there Michael clearing up behind me, and he's just doing a few finishing touches. But when we work this way, we tend to sort of get to the end about the same time. Hope you like that time lapse. Mike's going to put the icing on the cake now and get the mowing done. Aren't you right?
I am, yeah. Make it look tidy and good. Finish it all off.
Got a little bit of battery left, so I'm just going to quickly show you our second job. It's finished now. 90% of it was kind of for trimming. Michael's done most of the trimming on this job. I did it on my own last year, but it hadn't been cut for about 2 years when I did it. So this visit's been quite a lot easier, as there's been less growth on it. Sides and tops. Lots of sheeting up on this job, guys, just to make the clearing up a lot easier. Customer actually had some sheets here ready for us, so that was handy, even though I have got my own.